This is Christy, and today we're going to do the last part of the mini album, which is pockets and embellishments. And I'm going to start now with the pockets, and I'm going to make the pockets of this side right here. And for that I will need to cut one of the cards in half. Okay. For the next page, I figured out this one could be one of the pockets. So this is one envelope I just put up here on top, and look, this is the part that doesn't have these creases. I mean, this one right here. So you put it like this, fold it in half, and then you just measure the size you want and just fold it. And we're going to put these hinges right here and inside, so we have an envelope. But when we glue this one to the page, we are going to put tape only here and here. So for example, I have my paper that I already cut for the decoration. It's this one. Then I'm going to glue here, and I'm going to put a metal embellishment or something, and then this one will go here. This is another cutout from the paper. And then I have, because I'm going to glue just at the bottom, this is for example my card. I can slide there behind this one right here. Pocket, I just cut a card in half, and then I use this edge punch by Martha Stewart, and I just punch the edge right here and glue all this around, and I decorate it with this cutout. So I have a pocket here for a card that has more spaces for pictures. Then for the next page I have another pocket. And for this pocket, this is another envelope. Okay. And this envelope, I'm going to get this part that has the flap on the top. You fold it right here. I think it's 2 3/4. Okay, you put up here a score in 2 3/4, and then fold it. And then you're going to have like this, but same as the other pocket, we are going to put hinges on both sides inside, and then we're going to make a pocket right here, and we are going to put tape at the bottom just in the corner. And for this page, I have something similar, but I did with these cards that was left over from the cutting, and this is half of the card. And I'm going to make a pocket right here because I wanted to use this cutout that came in the paper pad. So I just measure first this one, and then I just measure 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch bigger than this size, and then I 1/2 of an inch for the folding, and then I figure out the bigger part, the same size as this one, and it happened to be half of the card. For the next page, I used the paper from the collection and I made a belly band. Then I used a piece of a card, just one side of the card, one of the cards, and I punch with the border punch on both sides. And then in the middle, I used this one was from the paper collection. It was a cutout. Then this one is another cutout. I made a tag. And I just put these two mats, photo mats, for more pictures, and that will go in there. So it's something different. Now in the next page, we are going to make this little envelope, and I use the paper from the paper pad, And after that, I just got one of these sayings. I mean, this is that kind of a title, and I put it up here, but I only glue on the sides with foam tape, so it has dimension and a hole right here, so I can slip this one in through there, so to close that one. And for that part, these cutouts can fit in there easily. So I'm gonna give you dimensions for the envelope, and then if you need to make a bigger one, depends of the paper pad you have, you can just make it bigger. I'm gonna show you how. Okay, so okay, for that envelope we are going to need 5.5 by 5.5 paper, and we are going to measure 2.5 right here. And then if you start from this corner, you're going to do the same on this side at 2.5. Okay, so you begin right here and you measure at 2.5. So you have from here 2.5 here and 2.5 here, and that it's going to be one side of the envelope. So the next step is that you have to just fold that part. So let's do with the opposite corner. So we start right here and we measure 2.5, starting from this corner, and now 2.5 here. And now we do the same thing. We look for the marks that we made, and you are going to just fold that part. And then it's easy because you just have the sides, and you are going to just fold this one, but don't fold it on the corner, fold like about 1/4 of an inch on top. Okay, 1/4 of an inch on top on both sides right here. So you're going to do this, and your paper will cover the sides. Next page, the last one, I made one pocket, and for this pocket I used one of the cards, the long one, the same as this one, the same as this one. I have two halves, so one was for this and the other half was for this, right? So I didn't want to cover this part because it has beautiful flowers in there, so I'm going to put the pocket on this side. And now for this pocket I have is 3 by 3 1/8 by 7. So I cut this piece at 7 and I score half of an inch here, half of an inch here, and then half of an inch here for the the folding flaps right here. Okay, so you just fold it at half of an inch and make a pocket. This one is the last page and we are done the pocket. We are going to make now the slip cover for the DVD. If you want to put some more pictures and digital pictures for the person, or a video or something about it's like a gift, right? Because sometimes you take pictures of family and friends and then you can or they can just keep their some extra images. So we are going to make this envelope, and I'm going to make the envelope, but I'm going to show you just the dimensions, and I cut another envelope for it. But basically after I made it, I just cover with paper, as you can see, same as when you cover the mats, 1/4 of an inch less than the sides, and right here same too. And for this part same, and then I got another paper from the scraps, same as this paper, and this banner came with a cutout. So this is how it's going to look if you decorate kind of like that. It will look better than any other blank envelope, right? So I'm going to show you how to make this envelope now. You are going to use one of the envelopes that came in the carton envelopes, and we are going to score at 2, starting from here, score at 2. Okay, this part open had to be on the top, so you have clean and plain at the back. So you are going to score at 2, starting from here, and then you're going to fold it. Okay, basically that's the envelope. Now we're going to proceed to cut this part up here. Okay, you just cut it straight. And see, that's the same result. Okay, so then you just slip the paper and trace all around. For example, let's see, this is my paper for the cover, and I measure the sides and then I slip in there. This one doesn't fit, but then I trace and then I cut like 1/8 of an inch around, and you have this side beautiful. Okay, and that's it. I don't put anything velcro, nothing, because when you decorate this part up here, and this one will be on the back of the cover, so it doesn't need to cover with anything. Okay, so that's how I made this DVD cover or CD cover, and this is how it's going to look. As I said, you just have your DVD and then put it like this to the back and just try to decorate this part up here. You can put any other embellishment, and this is it. Okay, I'm going to get all my flowers and medals, metal embellishments, and I will continue with the embellishment later. Now I'm going to show you how I'm going to do the spine. I'm going to cover. This paper is very, very thin, that if you leave it like that, it's going to worn over here. So you better cover with another paper or something, fabric or anything that you want to do, and cover all this part up to here. So I decided to use this kind of lace that I had in my stash, and I'm going to cover right here, like about this size right here, and then another one, and I'm going to put in the middle, and then it will cover right here. This is the middle. So after that, after I glue that part, I'm going to add ribbon up here and these flowers that I made, and that's it. I'm gonna show you when I'm done. And now this is how it's going to look. It has the lace, and then right here I put this gross grain red ribbon that I bought at the dollar store, Dollar Tree, and then I made these flowers using one table runner that I bought at a 99-cent store. And if you want to learn how to make these flowers and the other ones that I made for this album, I want to see the request in the comments, so maybe I can make a tutorial by using the table runner. And there are many tutorials about these flowers, and I like these puffy ones because it gives a nice accent to your albums. Now this is one of the pages that it's done, and I wanted to show you what I'm done with all of the pages in general, is to give the same accent to all of them. I just used these stencils from Michael's. It was from Recollections, and it comes like four different designs, and I used these two only, and I used this royal gold paint, and I put some around the album, so you can see right here I just put some dots. And then also I used metallic paper. It was 59 cents at Michael's, and I embossed and distressed a little bit with walnut ink, and I put as a corners in every page, so it gives a better look to the album. I made these flowers, and this is a melon embellishment that I had. So basically in all of the album I did the same thing with the corners and the paint, but then I put different embellishments, and the flowers are the same inside the album. So right here, as you can see, I used the same paper to cover up here this part so it can be seen. And then as you can see right here, it has, I don't know if you can see how shimmer is that paint. And then I have some more paint here, see? And then I put some of the rhinestone that I have in my stash, some more paint, and then trims. So that's how I embellish the rest of the pages, and you will see that in the final video where I'm going to show you the whole album, because it takes time right now showing you every page, but now you know how to make it. But the decoration is different for everyone, depends on what embellishments you have. Okay, so, and I use some of the red ribbon. This is from Dollar Tree. And then what else? I use all of the scraps from the cards, and I use most of the cutouts, and I only have like 3 pages left from that paper pad. So I'm gonna show you now what I made to put this album. Okay, well, I'll put this one later. I made this box, and for this box I used the photo boxes from Michael's, the ones that has a label right here to write what kind of photographs you want to store, and it was perfect for the size of the album. So I didn't have more paper that matches, so I found this kind of paper at Michael's, and then I put the same accent with the paint, so you can see everywhere. And then for the front, I stamp right here with these spellbinders shape, and then I put this. This is from Michael's too. It's charm, and then this one I had in my stash. I made this flower, and then for the corners, and at the back, I'll show you now. For the corners, I used a 2 inches circle that was embossed and distressed, and I just put like half on here, and then fold it this way, and then cut the excess. Now you can see right here the joint, you put one and overlap just a little bit, like 1/8 of an inch, and then cover, and it looks like a metal corner. Okay, now this box you don't open. Like, I didn't want something to put it away. I wanted the style that opens this way, so that's what I did. After I cover everything, so you can see right here, the box, I put this lace here so she can save some pictures that are not done in the album. And then I cover with a trim here, because when you open this one you could see the seam. And then I lined inside with the same paper. But how I did this part up here is that you get the lid, you cover the whole thing, right? Then you get the lid and you open, you cut one corner right here, cut one corner, and then you give this shape up here and cover with pieces of paper. And then for this part up here, the same. So you just cut a little bit inside, and then I put 4 brads that join inside, and I use hot glue to glue them. Then I put a little bit of paper, scraps of paper on top, so you don't see the pieces of brad, and then you cover the lace and you don't see the scraps of paper, so it looks like it comes like this way. And so and you open this way, okay? So that's how I embellish this box, and the album goes perfectly in there. So and I put some lace on top and this trim that I had. So, and I tried to give the same accents to the album. Thank you very much for watching all of my videos. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye bye.